Hey guys, Chandler here, back on my channel, It's in a Journey, and as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be discussing about all the different types of ways that you can take testosterone for your hormone replacement therapy. So obviously these methods I'm going to be talking about are trans men focused or transmasculine non-binary individuals focused. Although I do believe for trans women or trans feminine individuals, there are similar methods for estrogen as well, but do not quote me on that. But I just wanted to make this video because a lot of people don't actually know about all the different ways that you can take testosterone. I feel like the most that people hear about is obviously injections and then also gels, but a lot of people associate gels with just microdosing. So today I'm going to just be discussing about all the different ways, but please keep in mind that most of these newer or less common methods were created for cis men with low testosterone. That's why most doctors don't suggest or even talk about some of these methods because they haven't been thoroughly tested for efficiencies in AFAB bodies, meaning assigned female at birth. Yeah, let's just go through and talk about these ways. So first, that I didn't even know of is pellets. So there are now testosterone-containing pellets. They are called Testosterone Pill. So at first when I thought about this, I thought it was like an actual pill, because I know there is a pill for estrogen. So I thought, oh, they made one for testosterone. It's not an actual pill. So literally this is something that surgically gets implanted into your skin. Yeah, it goes underneath your skin and it lasts for 3 to 6 months depending on the size, dosage, and it does require an incision. Basically, it reminds me of that one type of birth control. I don't know if people still do it, but yeah, I remember learning about there's a birth control that you actually can put in your arm and it'll last 6 months or something. Another one that I did not know about was nasal, called Netresto. So this is a testosterone gel that can be pumped into your nostrils. So this seems pretty easy. A lot of people might want to do it instead of a shot, but unfortunately it's something that you have to do 3 times a day and twice in each nostril. So that's, holy shit, how many? That's 12 pumps. 12 pumps a day you gotta do. And try and remember to do it so it's even. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But some people recommend it because it reduces risk that medication will be transferred to another person by skin contact. Because that is one thing they say when it comes to gels and stuff, is that you want to let it completely dry before you touch anybody, because the fear of it getting on someone else's skin and their body absorbing it. Although it's such a minor thing, but it's they put it on there so no one can sue or whatever. But literally, I'm sorry, but you hugging someone after you just put T-gel on your chest or arms, depending on the type of testosterone gel that you have, the placement that they wanted you to put it on, you giving them a hug bare-chested is not gonna make them transition in any way or have major side effects. Literally one time being exposed to that literally does nothing. But it's a minor risk that they still put on there for just in case. And then this is the last one that I personally did not know about: gum. There is a small putty-like substance that you can rub along your gums. It delivers testosterone through the natural depression above the buccal cavity, which is your top teeth where your gum meets your upper lip. So right along up there, you're gonna rub this putty-like substance into your gums. You take it 3 times daily, and it sticks to your gum line and allows the testosterone to be absorbed through your bloodstream. So it's a direct hit into you and everything, which is honestly, that's pretty cool. I wonder what it tastes like. And also 3 times a day, I just feel I would forget it, you know? What, do it after every time you eat, just brush your teeth and then do that, maybe? It would make you become healthier, honestly, if you do that, oral hygiene wise. But that being said, one of the side effects could be gum irritation. There was literally, someone said that they got literally blisters on their gums because they were so irritated from it. Their body just did not want it at all. Patches. So basically apply each night to the thighs or torso, depending on what brand that you get. Possible side effect is obviously severe skin irritation. I've heard a lot of people say that they got skin irritation through patches because it's such concentrated testosterone within a small area. Next is gel. There are so many gels and solutions, and depending on the brand that you get and the dosage, it has different ways of applying and certain areas of applying. Side effects could include skin irritation and, like I mentioned before, possibility of transferring testosterone to another person, but of course it won't actually make them transition unless you're literally doing every day where you just rub yourself and then rub yourself onto themselves. So but they still gotta put it on there. And then last but not least, the most common method of testosterone that people know of and everyone talks about, and the intimate fear that people have towards this method is injections. Most common method of injection wise is intramuscular, where you basically inserting your testosterone with a 22 or 23 gauge needle that's like 1 inch to 1.5 inches long, and you stick that whole needle 90 degrees into your thigh or your butt, or you can actually do your arm too, but not too many people do in their arm because they don't have that much muscle. But also you'd have to do a little shorter needle, I believe, because it's obviously not 1 inch of muscle in your arm, unless you're like really bulked up, then, you know, don't talk to me. But, or there's another method with needles, which a lot of people don't know about, surprisingly, which is subcutaneous. Subcutaneous, basically, you are given like an insulin needle, which is very thin and very small, and you just have to insert it 45 degrees subcutaneous fat layer of your skin. So it's a lot less painful than the intramuscular, obviously, because you have to like hit a muscle and inject into your muscle. This, you just have to find an area of fat and insert it in there. But most doctors suggest doing it in the fat of your thigh or in your abdomen, but avoiding 1 inch perimeter around your belly button. So yeah, those are all the different types of ways of taking testosterone that I have found. If there are more that you have heard, like there's like research on, please comment that down below. I know these are methods that a lot of people probably don't use because it's mainly focused for cis men with low testosterone, but a lot of scientists are putting more back in research for transmasculine individuals, focusing more on AFAB bodies and whether or not these actually help out with their testosterone levels and stuff, and the possible side effects and stuff. So if you guys want me to do a more fuller detailed on one of these methods, please comment that down below. Like, I'm interested in this as much as you guys are, even though yes, I am over 2 years on testosterone and injections just work for me honestly right now. Like, I have no problems. So that does not mean that I'm no longer researching about testosterone. I love researching, honestly. Like, I love becoming knowledgeable about stuff. But also, since this is something that I'm possibly going to be taking for the rest of my life, it's something that I want to continue researching and stuff like that to find out better methods for me along the way. If there are problems along the way, whether medical or just I'm tired of stabbing myself every week, you know? So, yeah, if there's something that you guys want me to go in full length of, like, or even the history of testosterone itself, comment that down below. Anyways, look at the statistics. If you guys find yourself watching most of my videos, might as well subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell down below so you get notifications whenever I upload. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.